Hey there, welcome to kneppyinvests. On March 16, Brainchip announced that their CEO, Lou Dinardo, has been terminated, effective immediately. So is this sort of news from the company, should it be a concern to shareholders? Because sometimes when a CEO is effectively fired with immediate effect, that can and should raise some red flags. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this announcement and why a few things they've made clear in this announcement have confused me. So maybe saying made clear is not the right words, but the announcement actually did confuse me to a small extent. And then I'll also talk about my opinion on this announcement. And I'm actually going to be slanting a little on the positive side of the equation. So let's get stuck into this announcement. So this is the crux of the announcement from Brainchip. It was entitled Executive Leadership Change. So they just said that they've mutually agreed with Lou Dinardo that his role as Managing Director and CEO has been terminated without cause, effective immediately. So a couple of interesting things there. The mutually agreed and terminated without cause, effectively immediately. Now, terminated for me does mean he was fired, but then it also says there it was mutually agreed upon. So a few confusing things there, and maybe they could have worded that a touch better. So a few other things in the announcement did confuse me. So it's mentioned that he's remaining being employed by Brainchip in a part-time role for a period of 12 months, earning 100,000 American dollars in that role, which does confuse me because he has been effectively removed from his CEO position, terminated or fired. So why is he remaining in a part-time role? And he's also getting a severance payment of $300,000. So that's very confusing that he's remaining being employed by the company, but he's getting a severance payment, which also suggests he was fired. So a few really confusing aspects to this announcement in what they've stated. Now, this is my take on this announcement, and there were some questions that I do have that I wanted some clarification around. Was Dinardo terminated or fired, or was it mutual? There's a big difference here, and if he was terminated, why is he staying on with the company in a part-time role? And if he wasn't terminated or fired, why is he getting a severance payment? So there's a lot of confusing facts in this announcement that I just want some clarification around. So hopefully maybe a lot of other shareholders have some questions and maybe we can get a follow-up announcement. Now, in regards to Louis Dinardo being let go by the company in this role, it's not necessarily a bad thing because I believe, in my opinion, that CEO changes through a company's life cycle is a very healthy thing because you get a different sort of leader, or you need a different sort of leader during the life cycle of a business. I believe that Brainchip is needing that sort of different direction from a leader as they are growing and expanding their business to who knows how large they're going to be. So this may be a natural progression of Brainchip, but the most important thing here is they need to find the right leader to move this company forward. I think that's the most important part of this announcement, is finding that right leader. It's not the fact that Dinardo has been let go, it's the fact that we don't know who that next leader is going to be, and it could be the most amazing CEO find ever or not, who knows. So how did the market react to this news? Now, leading up to this news on March 16, during the last two trading days, which was the 12th and 15th of March, the share price was actually running hot. It went from about 42 cents all the way up to 56 cents. So that's actually a 33% rise in the share price in 2 trading days. So perhaps, just saying perhaps, there could have been some loose lips. Maybe someone heard this news and they thought it was actually good news and they were buying into the company. Now, on the release of this news, the share price went from 56 cents down to 47.5 cents. So on initial impressions, the market was not impressed. And that did not surprise me because when some investors see that a CEO is leaving a company on effective immediately, they do get a bit nervous and they will just act on that nervousness business and sell immediately without even thinking about it. And this is the main reason why I never immediately react to this sort of news, because they might have sold at 48 cents or so, and then the share price recovered quite quickly during the rest of the trading day and even into the 17th of March. And in fact, at the close on 17th of March, the share price finished at 55.5 cents, almost the exact same price as the day before this announcement was released to the market. So this is exactly why you should never react to this sort of news immediately. Just wait, be patient, and see how the market reacts. On initial impression, the market didn't like it, but it recovered fairly quickly. So the market might have thought those who reacted too quickly, that was bad news. But over the next few days, the market digested the news and went, this is not all that bad news. Brainchip is moving forward. They want to find a new CEO who can drive this company to along a better path, I can say. So in fact, in a way, the market actually did like this news. So that's all for this video in regards to Brainchip's announcement. They have terminated the now ex-CEO of Brainchip, Dinardo. So moving forward, the most important decision Brainchip management have to decide, whoever's making this decision, is who the next CEO is going to be, because I do believe that this decision could be one of the most important decisions this company has to make for the future direction of the company. Because if they make the right decision, the sky is the limit for Brainchip. I won't say anything about if they make the wrong decision. So I'm pretty high on this company, but I do believe that this decision is of high importance. So I'm really looking forward to see who they decide the next CEO should be. And I do believe that there's going to be a lot of very capable people who will be interested in this sort of role, because there's a lot of potential around this company. I believe there's going to be a lot of potential, very highly capable people who will understand that potential, who will want to be involved in Brainchip's future. So that's all for this video. Have a good day. And the last thing I should say is I'm not a professional advisor. So if you do need professional advice about your financial circumstances, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's all for this video. Have a good day. Bye.